What's up, everybody? I am Destroyer, your coach of the Washington Wake Pokemon Draft League team. This week is week 4 in the MELOETTA Draft League. We are going up against Mario and the Nottingham Nickets. Let's take a look at the teams. He is a very scary team. He's actually, I think, the last undefeated team left in our division. Chi-Yu with Tera is a problem for everything. He's got the fastest Mon essentially in the meta. Well, 2 of them with Dragapult, as well as Regieleki, one of the best spinners with Iron Treads there, defensive nightmares, webs, pivots, and of course maybe the scariest of them all, Ditto. So we gotta take Ditto seriously, and it's a great mon to have even on your bench to limit team building stuff. So we are bringing Garchomp. Despite Ditto being there, we still are going to go with a Swords Dance and Scale Shot set. We've got Earthquake and Poison Jab as well. Tera Poison to help resist Fairy from Primarina potentially. We're running a Lumberry on this thing because I kind of feel like he's going to try and burn me with his Rotom or spread status on me with Dragapult as well. We're bringing Incineroar with Assault Vest. We're also not using Intimidate on it this week because I'm afraid of a Adrenaline Orb potentially on his Chi-Yu, because this is going to be our primary Chi-Yu switch in with Assault Vest. Again, it's a Tera Chi-Yu, so I wouldn't be surprised if he has Fighting or something to be super effective against me here, Fighting or Ground. But we're going to do our best to switch in with this thing and do some damage to Chi-Yu. Vaporeon is also a good secondary Chi-Yu switch in. Calm Mind, Wish Skull, and Alluring Voice. Alluring Voice and Calm Mind are there. This is kind of to help control Primarina. Should be able to beat Primarina one-on-one with this set. And we are bringing Weavile with Choice Scarf for kind of our speed control option here. If he does come in with Ditto and get going off of a boosted Garchomp that he copies, we should be able to come in and finish it off with a triple axle. Brick Break is always good to have for screens. It also hits a couple of his Mon fairly hard that are weak to fighting. Poison Jab for Primarina, and Knock Off is just a general good attack and disruptive move. We're bringing Tornadus T with Taunt and U-Turn. Bleak Windstorm and Heat Wave hit everything, I think, for neutral coverage at least. Taunt is there for potential Araquanid lead to keep it from setting up webs, as well as potentially to taunt a Deoxys from setting up entry hazards or doing Cosmic Power recover spam on us. Lastly, we have our Linchpin Forretress. Rapid Spin, Stealth Rock, Body Press, Thunder Wave. Pretty standard set here for us. Do some damage with Body Press if we can. Ultimately, his main job is to keep the field clear of hazards and set up some rocks to do some chip. Have Thunder Wave is there as a way to cripple anything that he has that's not having Taunt or Sub on it. So that's who we're bringing, and let's get into this fight. Okay, we are getting into the fight here. Mario just let me know that his Chi-Yu is Tera Grass and his Ditto is Tera Fairy. Brought Araquanid, Iron Treads as well. I think we want to lead Tornadus here. We could do a taunt, I think, on either Treads or Araquanid if they come in. Also, I am worried about the Dragapult lead here potentially. If he's Choice Specs, he can potentially KO me with a Draco. Same with Dragon Darts. So I don't have a Fairy with me, unfortunately. Let's see what he does here. Really hoping to keep the field as clear as possible because we have Assault Vest on Incineroar. Okay. So he's got Primarina. Prima can do a pretty good chunk to us if it wants. Should I taunt it? Should I just U-turn? I can go into Vaporeon against this thing. Could also hit it with the Bleak Wind and see what it does. I think I'm gonna just go for a U-turn here though. I'm worried about him subbing. Didn't do much. So I think this thing has at least some defensive investment here. It could potentially be HP invested too. Let's just go into Vaporeon. Goes for the Calm Mind. We can also do a Calm Mind here. Also have Alluring Voice. If he wants to keep Calm Minding, goes for the Draining Kiss. Also purposefully made Vaporeon slower. It's usually a minimum speed Vaporeon is slower than a minimum speed Primarina here. So that kiss didn't do much for him. I think he's either going to switch out or keep Calm Minding. I'm going to go for an Alluring Voice here. If he does Calm Mind, we'll get Confusion, okay? Okay, we get the Confusion. So now I gotta wonder, does he actually want to stay in with this thing at this point? I think we can go ahead and get another Calm Mind. Okay, he stays. Hurts himself in Confusion. We get another Calm Mind. He hasn't gotten any leftovers recovery. He could switch in to his Ditto at some point. I think we can beat his Ditto if we're high enough health. Tempted to just keep Calm Minding here. I'm trying to think, what is the worst he could kind of do to us? Let's go for another Alluring Voice, just in case he wants to switch into something. Okay, alright. So we might just be going for this Calm Mind via versus Calm Mind fight here. Okay, snaps out of its Confusion. Draining Kiss. And just go for another Calm Mind. I don't think he's going to Calm Mind here. I think he's going to expect an Alluring Voice. Might actually go ahead and switch out even. He's got his Ditto. If he brings his Ditto in while we're full health, we should be okay, because usually Ditto is going to be Choice Scarf. We also have a better HP stat. Goes for an Ice Beam. Oh, he's going to go for the Freeze. Oh no. That's actually kind of terrifying. I think we're up on him. Calm Minds. Let's go for another Alluring Voice here. Yeah, he's just going for the Freeze hacks. Which, if it lands, is going to be a huge problem for us, really. We just gotta keep alluring here. Goes for draining. I guess we also have to kind of watch our PP. Well, we still got a lot right now, but he does have his Arachnid. Which could have Water Absorb. Okay. Getting Primarina down. Let's go for one more here. Hope we can avoid the freeze. Oh, thank God. Okay. So Prima goes down. Gotta imagine we see his Ditto come in next. Should be able to outlast his Ditto, but again, he comes in, he'll have Water Absorb. We've got limited PP on Alluring Voice. That's gotta be Ditto. Yeah, let's just go for one here. Ditto has 5 PP of each move when it comes in. Probably Scarf, that's the common set anyways. I guess he doesn't have to be. Goes for an Alluring. I think we can just go ahead and do a Wish this turn. We're running out of our PP here, unfortunately. tempted to continue to do Calm Minds actually to boost up more. At risk of making this thing even harder to kill if it does crit and beat me. He's thinking, doesn't want to stay in, do as much damage as possible versus me. He withdraws. Who does he bring in instead? Okay. So I kind of think he's just gonna switch back into Ditto here and activate Water Absorb. So I'm going to do an Alluring and see what he does. Okay. Great. Just gonna get our PP worn down here, unfortunately. Not sure there's that much we can do about that. Just gotta go for... You know, let's go for another Calm Mind first. See if we can get it maybe to switch out. Okay, withdraws. And this is Spider Water Absorb. Let's find out. It's not Water Absorb. Ooh, I did a lot. Ooh, he's gonna go for the poison. Smart. Hopefully we can avoid that. I gotta think if he stays in, Alluring will kill him. Let's see. Oh, didn't. Oh shit. Okay. He gets the poison. Damn it. Okay. Guessing he just either lets this thing go now or goes back into his Ditto. I think the smartest thing for us is to just keep doing Alluring Voice at this point, though. Just because we don't want to heal his Ditto if he does bring that back in with Water Absorb. Okay, Spider goes down. Ditto? Maybe? Kind of think whatever he does, we can just do a Wish next. So yeah, Vaporeon still, it's poisoned. It's still a huge threat to him. He's kind of trying to play the game of wearing out this Alluring Voice PP, because then he can come with Ditto and have Water Absorb. So we're just going to go for a Wish. It goes for the EQ. Ooh, did a lot. So, yeah, he's got us. Should have just gone for the Scald there. We don't know. I guess he doesn't really even have to be that invested to do what he just did to us. I kind of think he's going to be offensive. Do I go into... Just let this thing go? Who does he have left? Okay. I'd like to keep this thing as a sack if I can. I think I'm going to go into Tornadus here. Tornadus should be faster unless he's Choice Scarf, and if he's Choice Scarf, he won't be able to Ice Spinner us. Ice Spinner will do 57 to 68 to us. So let's see if he calls that. Goes for the Rapid Spin. Good stuff. We got the Wish. Okay. So we can survive an Ice Spinner here. Heat Wave, unless he's invested, should do 70 to 90%. If he's AV, that'll be a totally different deal. Kind of think we just go for a Heat Wave, or do we go for a Bleak Wind? This combination of Heat Wave and Bleak Wind should kill this thing. Let's go for a Heat Wave. I kind of think maybe he switches out to Dragapult or something, but okay, he goes for Ice Spinner. Okay, it's pretty attack invested. I think we can just go ahead and sack Vaporeon here. Should have Scalded on that turn instead of Wisped. That's the effect Ditto can have on a team. And Water Absorb in this case. Okay, goes for the Earthquake. Good stuff. So, Weavile is Scarf. Kind of showing that we're Scarf really by coming in on this play here. We can go Triple Axle, or we could go Knockoff. I think a Knockoff is enough to kill this thing at this point. Let's see here. Off doing 29 to 34, depending on his set here. Let's just go for the knockoff and hope he's not too invested. If he is more defensive than we're thinking, then that's going to be a really bad play for us here, but let's see what he does. He wasn't very specially defensive anyways. Taking that much from Heat Wave. Okay, we're able to get Iron Treads. Now he knows we are. Oh, we got a Shucka on there. Okay. Now he knows we're Scarf. Easy time for him to come in with his fish here. Okay. I've got no idea what he is going to be here. We're just going to go into Incineroar though. This is Tera Grass, so really we should be able to his Flame Charge. And we have Close Combat. We can kill this thing with Close Combat. He can go into Dragapult, I guess. But I think we just kill this thing with close combat if we can. Or do we go for a knockoff? We could also go for a U-turn. Kind of predicting that he's going to switch out. Let's go for the close combat here. Okay, withdraws. It's going to Dragapult. Should have knocked off. Yep, okay. Okay, so we should be able to survive a Dragon Darts. I'm wondering though at this point, is Fortress really that important to us? And it's not. So we're just going to go into Fortress. Kind of scout him out here. He's Flame Charge and Tera Grass on Chi-Yu, so we know that Incin should be a pretty good check to Chi-Yu. Did a Hydro Pump, okay. Okay, so what is he? What kind of Dragapult are you? Hydro Pump? I don't think he's Choice Specs. He could just be a Boots Pivot. I want to go for a Thunder Wave here. Hope he doesn't have a sub. Okay, withdraws. That's huge to be able to get that thing paralyzed. Should we just go? I think we just maintain pressure here. No, we can just go into kind of do the same thing we just did. Let's just go back into Incineroar. It's predictable. He withdraws. Imagine he goes right back into Dragapult again. Good call on his part there. But now that we have Chi-Yu paralyzed, how important is it for us to keep Incineroar in full health? Hydro Pump shouldn't kill us here, whereas a knockoff potentially kills Dragapult, so I think we go knockoff here. Can kill this thing. Okay, goes Hydro Pump. We eat it with Assault Vest. Should we get the roll? We do not get the roll. He's got a Choice Scarf. Okay, good to know. So he's no longer choice locked. He's not Choice Specs. Trying to think. I think I can just go back to Fortress. Maybe preserve Incineroar a little bit more. Or maybe I should have gone ahead and done a U-turn there. But I want to keep Incineroar alive a bit longer if I can. Goes for a U-turn. Smart move. Out comes Darwin. We are a little worried about Darwin doing a sub on us. Otherwise, let's just go for a body press in case he is trying to do like a substitute deal on us here. tempted to get rocks out too. I'm not sure if Dragapult's in stealth rock kill range there. I wasn't paying close enough attention. I kind of think he needs to kill me here. Okay, he does kill me. Okay. And what can Chi-Yu do to Tornadus? I'm wondering if we can survive a flamethrower. We should be able to survive a flamethrower, barely. I guess Incineroar ultimately is our man for this job. And we can do a knockoff here. Imagine he's got to be tempted to Tera here if he wants to save this thing. Although having Tera Fairy on his Ditto is a big deal versus my Garchomp. Even if he stays in, we should be able to eat whatever he throws at us. I might just go into his Ditto right now, because he's got close combat and a scarf on that thing. Okay, now he stays in. What was his item? Weakness policy, okay. Does a Tera Blast on us. Let's go for... I'm tempted to close combat again, but that just gives him a free switch in for his Dragapult. What does he need more? His Dragapult or his Darwin here? If he just keeps Tera Blasting, we can go into Tornadus here. Let's go for a U-turn, see what he does here. Okay, he withdraws. Come on, Dragapult. Come on. Okay, we're able to get rid of Dragapult. So, we gotta bring something in first here. I think we do Tornadus, because I don't think Tornadus is gonna kill. Just worried about his Ditto, of course. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, we're doing 40% to each other. Just gonna bring in my Tornadus. We should be able to do about 50% to his Chi-Yu. Okay. I think we're just going to stay in and hit this thing with a Bleak Wind. It could potentially kill us with Flamethrower. Or do we do a U-turn? Just get a little bit more chip. It's really more chip because we're actually not in kill range here. And we're just going to go right back into Incineroar again. Okay. Flamethrower, great, nice little chunk there. And we just go for close combat here. I think he's got to stay in and take it. because if he goes into his Ditto, it's going to transform and take super effective damage from me. I think even if he Teras this thing, okay. So this is also kind of cool because, excuse me, because his Ditto is going to, excuse me, pick up the close combat stat drop there. So I think we just let this thing go. Yeah, let's just go for a Flare Blitz here, but no use in switching this thing out. See what he does. Probably Tera's Fairy to avoid a close combat death. It might just be kind of over it at this point. I think we can revenge kill. Okay, goes Tera. He should be faster. See what he does. If he does a close combat, he can kill us. He might be able to kill us with something else as well. Okay, he goes close combat. Okay, and we believe that he is choice. We don't know that for sure. I think Weavile can come in and just finish this thing off with a poison jab. Let's just do that. I could calc it, but we're just going to do the poison jab. If it doesn't do the job, we'll come in and should be able to finish it off with one of our other two Mon here. It's at -2 defense, so. Alright, so that is going to be a good game. Yeah, good game to Mario. A lot of fun with that end game there. I think that Calm Mind Vaporeon put in quite a bit of work at the front, and that really kind of made enough holes in his team that we could kind of dictate what was going on a little bit better there. But yeah, we are now 3-1 on the season. There are no undefeated teams left in our division, and we'll see you guys next week in week 5.